All right, let's get right into it. If you're sitting on an Airbnb gift card right now, you are basically holding a golden ticket to your next great adventure. Today, we're cutting through all the confusion in this explainer to show you exactly how to seamlessly unlock those funds and get booking fast and totally stress-free. So, you just got the gift of travel, right? It's literally the best feeling to get one of these, whether it's physically in your hands or just chilling in your email inbox. But as with any digital currency, that little alphanumeric code isn't actually doing you any good until you activate it and link it to your profile. If you've got one ready to go, you might be wondering what the exact next steps are. Okay, let's dive into this. The absolute beauty of this whole platform is the crazy variety of what you can actually book. We're talking everything from a super quiet, secluded lakeside cabin to a high-rise city apartment. And honestly, the best part? Once you understand the underlying mechanics of how these gift cards work, applying them is incredibly easy. So here's our game plan for today. First, Airbnb gift cards explained. Second, steps to redeem online. Third, FAQs and troubleshooting. And finally, pro tips and recommendations. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Airbnb gift cards explained. So, at its core, an Airbnb gift card is what we call a closed-loop prepaid card. Now, closed-loop simply means you can't go swiping it at your local coffee shop like a regular Visa card. The funds are held by Airbnb, and they can only be redeemed directly on their platform. When you redeem it, you're basically converting that card's face value into an active travel credit that is permanently tied to your personal user profile. And there are really two main ways you'll see these. You've got your physical cards, the ones you grab at the grocery store or pharmacy. Those feature a protective UV scratch-off layer on the back that hides the PIN. And then there are digital cards, which are often sent by third-party partners. Those are emailed to you instantly with the PIN provided right there in the digital message. Now here is a number you'll absolutely love. 0. Yep, there are literally 0 fees to activate or use these gift cards. And honestly, even better, the funds never expire once they're loaded into your account. They will just sit there securely until you are completely ready to book your trip. Moving right along to Section 2, Steps to Redeem Online. Let's get that money into your account. Look, whether you're on your laptop or just using the mobile app, doing this is super straightforward. Step 1, just sign into your Airbnb account. Step 2, tap your profile icon in the corner and select Payments and Payouts. Step 3, scroll down to the Airbnb gift credit section and hit Redeem. And Step 4, just carefully type in that card number and the security PIN. Oh, and a quick heads up, don't try to type this into the credit card box at checkout later on. You have to do it right here in your account settings first. And boom, you're done. Your funds are now safely stored in your account. What you should really take away from this is that the platform just does all the heavy lifting for you from here on out. The next time you go to book a spot, the system automatically checks your credit balance and applies those funds to your total at checkout. No need to memorize that random code ever again. Okay, on to Section 3, FAQs and troubleshooting. Because hey, we all know tech isn't always perfect, but we've got the solutions. Now, what's really interesting about this is how simple the fixes usually are. If you get an invalid code message, 9 times out of 10, it's just a typo. Double-check characters like the number 0 and the letter O. They look super similar. If you see a currency mismatch error, it just means the card's currency doesn't match your profile's billing currency. Easy fix, temporarily change your account region settings to match the card. And if it says already redeemed, check your balance first. You might have already loaded it. If not, and you bought it from a third party, you'll need to contact them directly for a replacement. Now, if you have a physical card, you gotta be a little careful. When you scratch off that UV ink, use a coin and do it gently. Don't go at it with your keys or a knife. If you scratch too hard and damage the PIN, the whole online self-service thing is gonna fail. If that happens, you'll need to contact official Airbnb support right away. Make sure you have the full card number, whatever bits of the PIN you can still read, and, this is absolutely crucial, your original physical store receipt to prove you bought it. Let's rapid fire through a few other common concerns. Lost or stolen cards. Treat physical gift cards literally like cash. Once you buy them, the issuer is not responsible, which is exactly why you should load them into your digital account ASAP. What if your dream trip costs way more than your gift card? No worries at all, you just pay the difference with a backup method, like your regular credit card. And if your trip costs less, the leftover money just hangs out safely in your account for your next getaway. All right, let's wrap things up with Section 4, Pro Tips and Recommendations. Time to maximize that value. So if you want to get the absolute most out of this, here are some pro strategies. First off, there is 0 limit to how many cards you can redeem. You can totally pool together a bunch of birthday and holiday cards into one massive balance for the ultimate vacation. Also, don't limit yourself to just booking places to sleep. You can use these funds for amazing local experiences on the platform. Think like an art therapy class in Canada or a ravioli making workshop in Italy. Oh, and always apply your credit when you initially make the booking. You generally cannot slap a gift card onto a reservation after it's already confirmed. So, the crucial point to remember here is this one specific limitation. As amazingly flexible as these cards are, Airbnb's rules strictly dictate that gift card balances cannot be applied to long-term reservations of 28 nights or more. So, if you're planning a massive month-long remote work trip, you're going to have to rely on your standard payment methods for that booking. And, you know, as with everything in the digital world, things evolve. Please note that policies and processes may change over time. This explainer assumes accuracy as of its creation date, but always check Airbnb's official site for the absolute latest information and terms of service. So, we've walked through the basics, the exact step-by-step redemption, how to fix those annoying errors, and some pro tips to max out your value. Your funds are now unlocked and sitting securely in your profile. I guess the only question left to ask is, where will your newly redeemed gift card take you next? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy travels!